And we are live again. Welcome everybody.
We're not 30 minutes late.
Yeah, definitely on time. We hope you've had a great week. I know we've had a little bit of technical difficulties this evening, but we're in it now. So I'm excited. I hope you are too for the adventure we have going on tonight. We are down two of our normal players. Ray and Lauren are out for family things. But tonight we do have a wonderful cast of wonderful people. So, if you're tuning in for the first time, we are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition every Tuesday night for everyone to enjoy. And it is certainly wonderful. If you haven't, go take a little browser navigation to any of our social pages, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc., and give us ye old follow. But then also, if you really enjoy the show, you can subscribe.
Spelled with an E?
Yes, ye old OLDE follow we.
On Twitch E.
Twitch A, yeah. This show, just like, this episode, just like every episode, is supported by our subscribers on Twitch and our patrons on Patreon. We had a couple of subscriptions actually earlier. Thank you to all of you who have subscribed this evening. If you are listening right now on our podcast app, go to our Twitch page, become a follower there, and become a subscriber. It's fun. This is what? Okay. If you haven't already, and you want some sweet merch like this wonderful shirt I'm wearing, or this, for those of you listening to the podcast app, it's got our Arc 2 characters on it, or sweet cups and other things of that nature, you can head to our shop page, shatteredtabletopgames.com/shop. You can get merch there, apparel. You can get the digital version of our starter kit, which I'll talk on in a sec. You can get a free character sheet download for 2nd edition, and if you need some ambient music for your streams, shows, maybe just your in-person or private adventures, you can actually download all of the music we've used in this show that's kind of background. And use that however you wish. Maybe you just want to feel epic as you drive to work in the morning. Go for it. So, now the final thing, the thing I'm most stoked for, is in my hands right now, I have the actual physical booklets for the physical edition of Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition Starter Kit. It is the Arcmaster booklet and the abridged rulebook. Now, these have maps on the back. The interior pages are really cool. We had maps made of certain areas. I am super stoked about these, and I'm excited to get them on sale for everybody. So, right now, I'm waiting on a couple of boxes to come in and some other prototype or some other test pieces, but I'm hoping to have these available pretty soon. I know we'll have our first kind of short run hopefully available mid this month, and I will hopefully be able to get them to people for the holidays. So check back with us. Hopefully next week I'll have everything in possession, but for real, you guys should totally check it out. And if you want the digital edition, that's already available on our shop page via DriveThruRPG. Now, Cage over here says, I cannot tell you how much I would have laughed if David had have slipped and dropped one whilst saying, in my hand now.
It would have been good.
That would have been, I love physical comedy like that. That'll, maybe I'll redo this. No, I won't. I'm not going to redo this.
Now, for those of you at home wondering where you can get this lovely shirt, it's at Target. It's just a blue shirt. It's like
great job. You got a blue shirt. We are excited for tonight. We're going to get rolling. This is episode 24? 24 of Shattered Dungeons Arc 2. We'll see you in a moment. Enjoy.
I know it, but my personality is stupid.
Oh, you're already in character. That's what it is. Welcome back, everybody. As always, this episode, much like each and every one of our other episodes, is sponsored by our subscribers on Twitch and our patrons on Patreon. Go become one of those things. Support the show.
And our letter of the day is C for chaos.
That it is. So this evening we have 2 missing, but we do have 3 with us. So tonight we have Nikina, played by Jordan.
Hi everybody. Mr. Jordan asked me to just once again say, like, hey, if you like throwing hot dogs at people, you could just say, hey, Game Cage, that's a really cool hot dog you drew. I have no idea what he's talking about, but she's a wonderful person.
She is, though.
Also, something, let's not die tonight. That sounds good. Thank you.
Ooh, no promises. We have Callisto, played by Heather.
To die tonight.
Did you say it? You are going to die tonight?
No, I'm not afraid.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I ain't afraid to die tonight.
I'ma die tonight.
Yeah, I think there was a little gap as you started talking because it came out, I'm gonna die. And then, of course, we have Flynn, played by Dion.
We'll see what happens. I'll see if we'll try to keep everyone alive against my better judgment.
Your positivity is truly an inspiration to us all.
True. Now I will say this: Brand and Jensar will. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce our final character, Angoric, played by David.
Thank God we have Goric.
Thank goodness for I'm kidding.
He rocks.
I hate that pun. I want to flip everything over and run away. Why?
You're welcome.
So, now this evening, just so everyone knows, we have 4 royal soldiers, courtesy of Brand's mom, the Ice Queen. Yeah, that happened. So
that was magnificent.
Yeah. So feel free to cash in channel points to take control of those NPCs. Now, if who would like to recap from last episode?
Well, for one, the impression, well, I guess not impression when you are the voice, but that voice alone sells 90% of what last week was.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. We
met Brand's mommy.
Yeah, so last episode, if you're listening for the first time, Boulder Dash. Thanks, Tofu. Our heroes almost died because of a thermostat, and then they were taken to the Palace of the Ice Queen, where they met the Ice Queen, who turned out to be Brand's mom.
And not necessarily the highest caliber of person.
No, really not. Really terrible, actually. So
she's a few degrees short of an ice Elementalk, if you know what I mean.
I don't get that. So this evening, we pick it up from last week. You're ready to enter the secret barracks that Basileus Karnrar has been using as a hideout underneath the winery in the Palace of the Ice Queen. So, before you enter, is there anything you'd like to do?
Okay.
We are gonna buff.
Yeah, so I established before we went to faded to black last week that there would be slapped wards all around. A nice rousing round of wards.
Rousing round of wards. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
I just rolled a 92 on my sneak check, I think.
Yep, that is exactly
so I'm
true. Okay.
And then if I recall,
the greatest reindeer of all,
Shroodoff. Legally distinct Shroodoff. Coming soon.
Pudolf. So All right, so you've got the wards on.
Our big game plan is we have a potion of greater negate, right?
True. Yep. You were given that by the Ice Kilmentalk farmhand.
I know we wanted to at least douse to coat Nickina's claws, his punchy daggers in that.
Okay.
And this side of things thinks that the others, like Flynn, should maybe douse one of his weapons in it as well.
Okay, so
spread it around a little.
Yeah.
So if everyone's gonna kind of coat their weapons in potion of greater negate, Cage, it was great to be able to chat with you too. We miss you and we appreciate you stopping in. So now there's enough potion to probably hinder someone if you smash it on them for 2 turns. With the coating, it will only last for 1 hit if you divvy it up that much, and only last for one turn with the remainder if you were to smash the potion.
I forget, Callisto, what is your damage type that you prefer to do?
My arrows, my obsidian arrows. Like, what do you mean damage type?
I forget who's always doing what.
My preferred method. It gets me the most bang for my buck.
All right, are you fully spec'd in marksmanship, or is it just like that's what you're going with?
Pretty high up. I don't know. Not fully spec'd, but I've been taking all the advancements I could.
So do we want to have one person coded, which is what we had talked about last time, and then save the rest for an emergency break, or spread it up and, like he said, we each get 1 shot at it? The problem is, if all of us are coded and his flunkies, if we have to face off against some flunkies too, we need to sort of make our hits count against him first before we can defend ourselves.
Which is why I think you should just keep it in the bottle and smash him with it.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about last time.
And what were the rules on that, David, mechanically?
If you can make a melee attack against him and succeed, then it'll work.
It fails and I'm on the floor trying to scoop it up.
Well, no, I mean, like,
you hold it in your hand and you use the bottle as a weapon.
Yeah.
That way, it only consumes it when you hit.
Yeah, so unless you roll a nat 1, it should stay in your hand.
Is that what we want to do?
Hint, reroll opportunities. Hint. I'm kidding.
That's kind of where I'm leaning personally.
I mean, if that's what you guys think is best, I'll go for it. I don't want to screw it up for everyone.
That's all right. If you end up breaking it on the floor, we'll grab him by the face and slam his face in it.
There you go.
Look what you did.
All right.
Look at what Nickina did. I guess that would be a little
I
extra
thought you
cruel.
rub his nose in.
Yeah. All right.
That's a bad kitty.
So is that the game plan as you guys descend into the secret barrel town?
Yes.
All right. So entering into the winery, you spot the large cask the farmhand told you about. After some hesitation, you open the false wall and enter into the hidden headquarters beneath the winery.
It's a false wall, y'all.
So, the stairs spiral down roughly 100 feet before ending at another door. There appears to be a keyhole in the locked door, beckoning for you to attempt to open it. It looks locked!
So turning towards the guards that escort us down here. So do you guys have the key, or you come here often?
Nah, I can't quite know. I've been there in a while now.
What?
Clearly, they do not speak Athelian. They speak Ice Kelementar.
They speak land.
Of course.
Yes. And if you want to know what that sounds like in a more female timbre, you can watch last episode.
I still like the idea that it's just Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
That was the inspiration, yes.
Yeah. That dang old Megalomargo boom.
So do we have a way to open the door? Can we just a keyhole with no key?
Lockpicks.
Does anyone
Or a
have a
good look.
lockpick? Yeah, yeah, true.
For good
We
boo.
had a guy, but he went insane.
Phase it.
Quack!
We still got a guy.
I could still hear him quacking.
That's good.
out there.
What was that, Flynn?
I said we still got a guy, just not as good.
Are you referencing yourself or Jensar?
Yeah.
So it seems that Flynn has meandered towards the door. What do you do, good sir?
I listened to it first to make sure that my little lock picking noises won't be heard by anybody on the other side. Essentially, I want to make sure there's no one close to it
Okay.
that I can hear.
You tinker around for a moment, just seeing how loud your emotions reverberate, and they're pretty quiet. You feel pretty
You said your
confident.
emotions.
Yes, you're able to stifle your emotions enough to where no one else can hear them. So yeah, you can tinker away trying to pick this lock without, unless you yell out of failure. You should be fine.
What about
I got a 65.
blinking?
You could blink to the other side of the door potentially.
But then you would be alone.
Yeah, that could be one.
Could I unlock the door and open it for y'all?
If nobody kills you first.
Yeah.
I mean, if you scream, I can blink over there too, but
I wish I could still be invisible. Or I wish I could be invisible.
Mhm. So Flynn, you're
Work on that.
65. Is that a roll to pick the lock?
Yes.
So you tinker around for a little while and it just does not work. You spend probably 5 minutes trying to pick this lock and it's just giving you trouble.
Is the door unlocked?
No, it's definitely locked. Like you test it. Yeah. Now that does sound like a very me thing to do though.
it does.
Sitting here messing around with the lock, and all of a sudden you hear a click. It's like, I think I got it, and then the door is actually locked. No.
I could try something. Nikita walks forward towards the locked door. Just, hey there, dang old door. You open up real good right now. You hear me? Trying his best to speak as the Kelementox would. To ask the door nicely.
The four royal soldiers look at each other, and one of them mutters, "A guy that doesn't even understand how to talk."
She didn't give us a key, did she?
No.
Okay.
Do any of you guys have a key?
No,
Can you
we don't
open
have no
this?
tea.
Here's the plan. We knock. Let me try one more time. I sit down and I try to open the
No.
lock picks.
What a great idea.
It's a great
We're
plan.
here.
I'm all for it.
Reinvigorated, Flynn leans down to try and pick the lock once more, but to no avail.
This is one of those new fancy kind. I don't know what to tell you. It's top of the line. They spared no expense in this lock.
What if
It's pig proof.
do we
Phasing won't open it,
do
huh?
we see visible hinges?
Yes.
Can we remove them?
Could Miss Brand freeze that part and then we break the other part?
Well, I don't see why
Or any of
not.
these here guards.
You're welcome for that.
I love it. And I hate it.
Simultaneously. So If you would like to try and basically break the door open using a combination of Brand's ice powers and physical strength, you will have to make a stamina check.
I don't have a lot of that. Flynn, would we try together?
We could try. Or we can take turns, one on each hinge.
True. Is that what the plan is?
Well, in my mind, the idea would be freeze the hinges, freeze all the metal lockish related parts, and then I'm assuming it's a double door.
Yes.
It's a double door. We could just kick it in, right?
We each hit one door at the same time, and the metal being more brittle with the cold, and us both striking at two separate points should work.
If you're doing it together, I'll give you guys a plus 10 bonus to it.
All right. Let's do it.
Mark.
Roll it in. Let's see what happens. Stamina check from both of you.
We'll just add your plus 10 after. Oh-ho!
Yeah, I'll just apply it. Well, dang. All right.
Paint us a word picture.
Yes, I am very excited to paint this word picture. Let me get you guys ready. So,
have you heard of failure?
The mass paralyzed trap that was on the door activates as you kick the door open and enter through.
Whoops.
Everyone must now make yet another stamina check. And so, chat, I need some rolls.
Oh no.
Now, as you guys are making your stamina checks, we'll read some more here. The door swings open forcibly as you kick it in, and Basileus Karnrar's voice can be heard. Finish up. We do not have time to waste. It's imperative we leave immediately. I've just got word that... Oh, it appears we already are too late. Welcome, associates. It appears you have caught us in the middle of ritual. I'm afraid we'll have to kill you to ensure our getaway. It's been entertaining to be pursued by such lowly beings. The felled blade will stand by its missive. Blades, kill them. Sorcerers, begin the ritual. Karnrar's associates near you, drawing their weapons as the robed members of Karnrar's entourage begin chanting a ritual centered around an archway made of azure stone. So, we got some rolls to deal with. Now, well, Pod 6 Gaming, welcome and thank you so much for the raid. You guys rock. Let's start throwing in some rolls for chat. So we got stamina checks.
I thought you were calling
first.
for churros, so I was like, okay,
yeah, churros
it
for
is.
churros. Let's see, we got, yeah, you like
beat that roll of a 30. Does that count? Are we good? Are we good?
There you go.
All right,
there's your new slogan, churros for churros.
Churros for churros. Yeah, that's the next shirt. So we got, some terrible stamina checks, guys. So the 20 and the 30 rolled in chat were Brand and Jensar's stamina checks. It does not succeed. They are paralyzed.
That was our target.
Oh, no. Your target was 100. And so, sucks to suck, 48, 98, 64. That's all we got to work with. So all of you are paralyzed.
You know, a little voice in my head was like, maybe we should check the door, like, potency-wise. And then you're like, I'm listening to the door, seeing which I'm like, I guess it's good.
Yep, there's your first problem. So, Pod 6 is working on changing street night. I really appreciate that, Pod 6. You are awesome, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for welcoming everyone in chat. You are lovely. So the felled blade all meander towards you. The soldiers seem to have succeeded on their stamina checks, seeing as how they're used to trying to combat this stuff. So they're actually going to move to intercept some of these guys.
Thank you.
I don't know how to enter a room safely. That's what they say about you. So there's that. Now,
I feel
I guess I'll stand here and take it.
yeah, you guys got lots of options. So, let's get some rolls again in chat to use for some of these enemies. I'll roll their initiative real quick. Everyone else go ahead and roll initiative as well. And then
there's a great roll.
that is a 21 from Nick, and Flynn gets a 75. Callisto with an 86. Brandon Jensar will not be moseying around. Goric with a 48. And Basileus Karnrar with a 79. Thank you, Michaela. Wow. All right. So first person is up. This person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, is going to run up between Flynn and Callisto, as is his counterpart, and they're going to swipe madly at both of you, trying to end your lives in the worst way they can imagine, with obsidian swords. So they are going to attack Flynn. We have a 96 and an 80 or a 92. I'm assuming
those are
hit.
definitely both hits.
All right, you're going to take 14 damage each.
I was gonna say, remember, you got that +2, and then I see 81. I'm like, never mind. It's
+2, so helpful.
What's the ward? How much damage on the ward?
It's for spell damage, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll
Someone
take the
changed
full
that
28.
after Arc 1.
Yep. So you take 14 damage from both of those hits. Callisto, these attacks are to you. They're much lower. So you have
I'm
39.
in chat.
Oh yeah, we'll see what happens there. Callisto, 39 to you and 63 to you. Do those hit?
No.
All right, then you are safe. They go to try and stab you, and it just kind of glances off your armor. Now, after their turn, it is Callisto's turn. Callisto, you may roll a stamina check or a potency check to try and break free from the paralysis that you experience right now.
Okay. I'm gonna roll.
Don't forget, you recovered some stamina, yes? With it being your turn now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another stamina check. Oh, that's not good.
46 is not great, but you break free. There's a
You got to break free.
Yep. So you are free to move and make your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I guess I would like to pull out my daggers
Okay.
and try to stab at someone.
Do it up.
Can't quite remember how to use my daggers.
What is your
I didn't
critical
move.
chance?
90. You have to have 10%.
Okay. So that's a hit, and then you have your second attack as well. Uh, 23 is not a hit. How much damage do you deal?
Oh man. 10, I think.
All right.
Hang on. Full damage, 26.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
26 damage to that guy. Good hit. After Callisto, it is Basileus Karnrar. He is going to move with his sorcerers up towards this Azurite doorway, and they begin chanting a spell. After Karnrar, it is Flynn. You have a chance to break free as well. Go ahead and roll a stamina check.
Well, I get back how much a turn? 10
10 plus your level. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna use it all.
Seeing the immense terror in front of him, he bursts into action. You like that? Breaking free of the paralysis. You can move and attack and do all that stuff.
Alright, there seems to be a nice little gap right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna whack this Fellblade Sorcerer 3 times.
Oh, okay, go for it. Flynn runs up to the Fellblade Sorcerer, currently chanting a spell around the Azure Gate, and with lots of gusto and a little bit of flair, he swings. 100 is a hit, 45 is not a hit,
and the 104 is a hit.
104 is also a hit, yeah. What's your critical chance?
Actually, that is also a crit. The other one's off by 1.
I know, so bad. So how much
Almost
damage?
2 crits.
Yeah.
So the damage is, the crit's gonna be 40, so 60 total.
Nice, good hit. He stammers back, or staggers back rather, and his concentration is broken from chanting the spell. Karnrar looks displeased. After Flynn, it is 2 more of these guys. This one's gonna run up to Brand. This one moves next to Nikina, and he's gonna attack you. Nikina.
Please don't.
Let's get some rolls in chat for some attacks. Does a 78 hit Nikina?
Yes.
All right, that means the second one does too. 14 damage each, physical damage. Ral, welcome. 42, good roll. I'll use those in a minute. And then 42, I'm going to use towards Brand, and I'll roll the other one. 40, which comes to 55, does not hit Brand. After those 2 guys, it is Gorik's turn, and I got some decent roll, one decent roll in chat. Gorik moves forward to protect Brand, who is still paralyzed. Gorik succeeded his stamina check, I believe, and he rolls once with a 77, which hits, dealing 40 damage to the person in front of him, and then swings wildly with his second attack with a 28 from Tofu, and that misses. Thankfully, he stops before cleaving Brand in half, so there's that. After Gorik, it is our last 2 guys. Now, these 2 sets of groups are fighting the Royal Soldiers. So the Royal Soldiers kind of go back and forth, and I'll just do some rough guesstimates. Oh wow, none of the fell blades hit the Royal Soldiers, but the Royal Soldiers...
Worthless.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
There's
the
one,
Royal
at least
Soldiers
2.
hit 1, and so 1 of the felled blades have been killed. After
Nice.
that, it is Nikina. You may roll a stamina check to break free of the paralysis.
So I'm curious. Could I use my blinking?
If you
To
break free
try
of the
and-
paralysis, yes.
Oh, I can't use it to break free?
No, you have to be able to, like,
Boo.
move. You can blink, but you'll just be paralyzed in a different location.
Keep your balance. Keep your balance.
Why not?
This mannequin keeps moving around. 103 is enough to break the paralysis, so you are free and able to move around.
All right, hold on.
Oh my. Nikina blinks, I'm assuming?
No, I just standard movement for that.
Nikina breaks free of the paralysis and runs as fast as he can forward. What do you do, Nikina?
Well, I am going to try and smack Basileus in the back with the greater negate. And since I have my phasing abilities with my weapon and claws, and in this case, potion, I have reach. So I can hit him from where I am.
Technically, you can't hit him with the potion from where you are.
Don't you do this to me, Davey.
Just spend 10 stamina and move forward 1.
What if I...
She doesn't have any more. He blew it all.
I used all my stamina.
We used our stamina to get through the door, and then he had to use his stamina to break free from the paralysis.
Oh my goodness. Can't you heal and regenerate stamina?
I believe I do that.
Do. Good choice of words. Yeah, if you can do that
think you
once,
do.
then you can
do it.
move and slap him with the potion for the second.
All right, I will do that. I'll go down to 110, back to 130. Burst right behind him with my burst of action.
You heal on the run. I like that. And take
Here we go.
mad
Just
dash.
slap myself across the face.
You got this. 100 is a hit.
Just right in the back of the head.
Nikina slaps Basileus Karnrar with a potion of greater negate. It shatters, dealing a handful of damage to him.
Does my damage come into play there or not?
No, not at all. It's the shards of glass seem to be absorbed by some kind of field of energy around him. It's like they fade from existence. But as the glass fades from existence, the liquid inside the potion begins to pour all over him, and you can see the field fade, and you can see his armor that he's wearing become less glowy. His eyes dim as he turns around, infuriated, realizing what has just taken place. And he says to you very intimately, "That was a bad choice. I'm going to have to slaughter you right now." And he removes the sword from its sheath next to him. Now, that is Nikina's turn, which means we're back to the top. That's not good for Nikina. Coming back to the rest of the group, the felled blade that was attacking Flynn moves to intercept the royal soldier that just killed one of his allies. The other one is going to attack Callisto. So Callisto, this is to you. I'm assuming both of those are hits. One appears to be a critical.
Ouch.
How much health do you have?
I think I have like 120, 140, I don't know.
Okay, cool. So
I've been adding everything to hell.
Good choice. So both of those are hits. One is a critical hit. So you're going to take 28 from that and another 14, which means you just took 42 damage from this guy.
Okay, I'm not dead.
Cool.
Not afraid to die.
I ain't afraid to die.
Coming.
So after them, though, is Callisto, so you can retaliate now.
So I'm gonna turn around and with my daggers go after this guy right here, just off the chain.
Ooh, 114, natural 94. That's a critical hit. 27 doesn't hit though. So,
Hey, a crit for a crit.
yeah. So you deal.
and that's my little dagger. So is it something double?
Yeah, you get double damage, and I think you add 10, right?
Right. So I think that's 36 damage.
It should. Well, 26 times 2 is 52.
And then plus 10.
So 62 damage total. Excellent hit, Callisto.
Numbers.
Excellent hit. That's your whole turn. Are you moving at all? Are you gonna run anywhere?
Yes, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna chase the guys down here to see if I can help them.
Okay. You successfully
I'm gonna stand
leave
up in the corner.
your paralyzed comrades to die alone.
Brand's fine.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. Final words to your closest allies. So as Callisto nears, Basileus Karnrar removes the sheath removes his sword from its sheath.
Just bops me with this sheath.
I'm going to slaughter you, and I'm going to make it very embarrassing. He swings with his first attack, which is a critical hit. Nikina, you're going to take 38 damage from that.
Ow.
He swings again, which is a miss as you dodge out of the way, and swings
God.
one more time. Does 45 hit?
Thank God, no.
Okay. So, yeah, the ouchies. After Karnrar, it is Flynn.
Alright. So, seeing that Nikina might be in trouble, I'll sidestep over here. And I am going to drop three swings on this guy.
Go for it.
Mr.
I loosened him up for you. Well, there you go. Auto crit on the 69.
False.
If only it worked that way. So I make sure he's nice and cooled off, and I toss a wink at Nikina. This is how you do it.
You only hit once.
Oh, I did hit. I didn't think I even had a hit.
How much damage do you deal?
20.
Good hit. After Flynn, it is
I'm sorry. Actually, that's 24. I was using the number on the wrong side of the word damage, apparently.
No
24.
worries. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Adjusted. The next two are going to continue to try and attack your allies. So they make their attacks. One is a crit to Jensar, which is not good because he's very squishy. And the other is a hit to Brand, which honestly doesn't harm her that much. Goric is up next. So let's get some rolls in chat for Goric, please.
How are our little rock boy?
Yeah. Give me your strength.
Hold on, I got something for that.
What?
There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, good emotes in chat. Timely even. One could say that they're well placed. Now, while we're waiting on the roll from chat for Goric, we're gonna go ahead and have our non-important people fight each other. So, the group that is fighting the royal soldiers all fight admirably. But the royal soldiers are just gonna crush them.
They're just brutal.
Can I say that I'm glad those weren't the rolls against me?
Yeah, for real. Could you imagine? So all
That's
of the
crit,
royals, yeah, there's literally 2 crits in a roll and then 80 and 90 natural. So, chat, let's see some rolls, friends.
Some jelly rolls or cinnamon rolls or...
Yep. And so the royal guards move to defend your allies and deal with some of the other people attacking right now.
Well,
Well,
Buffoon said she gave us 4 of her best guards. I didn't really think that they were really 4 of her best guards.
Typically in our history, when we are loaned people, they just die and
True.
don't do anything.
So Gorik swings with a 68 from Tofu and hits, dealing another 40 damage. Again, great hit. His second attack, though, is a lowly 27 from Vrao. But still decent. After Gorik, it is the other two's turn. And so the 79 and 63 from Michaela Wow and Tofu, respectively, are going to be against the Royal Soldiers. The first one is killed. They just kind of...
I spoke his death into the universe.
Yeah, they go ham on that guy like, he's come to the wrong neighborhood, mate.
Oh, dang it, I'm all out of life.
No, that's the Fellblades. The Fellblades are V-Seville. Oh, yeah, you're talking about... there I go down again. So, Nikona, you
Beautiful
are up.
last words. For now. I'm gonna top myself off.
Okay.
And then try and give him the old right hook.
Go for it.
No.
33 is a stark miss.
Okay, I'll admit that hurt a lot more than I thought it would.
I have more from where that came from. So, after Nikona, it is the two people that are dead. So, Callisto, you're up.
I'm going to pull my arrow out this time.
Ooh,
and
okay.
swing at this guy one more time. Oh no.
I believe in you.
All right. I'm gonna give it all I got. I'm gonna go off the chain once again.
74 to Basileus Karnrar. Is that who you're attacking?
There.
It hits. How much
Right.
damage?
I don't know. Give me a second. Let me do my second. And I have leveled up, and I think I have 3 ranged attacks. Is that true?
Not yet.
Okay. My damage is 23.
Okay.
Is that it?
Alrighty, good hits. Good hits all around. After Callisto, it is Basileus Karnrar.
You better
Nikona.
enjoy it.
What? What do you say?
I say he better enjoy his turn because he's not getting many.
Yeah,
That's
his
the
turn's gonna be
spirit.
fun and exciting. All right, so let's see here. This is going to be so fun for all of you.
Please stop saying fun.
Nikona, he holds up one of his hands and tries to zap you with electrostatic loop. Does an 80 hit you?
I thought he was negated, like he couldn't do that.
He can cast spells. He just lost all of every enchantment ever.
Okay, it do.
All right.
How much it do?
63 damage to Nikona.
Ha! I've got 7 left on the ward.
Good. It arcs as part of the same attack towards
Oh
Flynn.
no!
Flynn is, 130 a hit. I'm assuming so.
No, not at all. You need a little bit more.
It's 2 points away
Gotta
from a crit, just FYI.
Good
How
news,
much?
then you two have 7 points left in your ward.
No,
Yep.
his is a crit, right?
No, it's
He
2
said it was
points
2
off.
away.
So,
Oh.
Flynn, you are zapped for 63 points of damage to your ward. And then it jumps once more to Callisto. Callisto,
How
I'm
does it go in
assuming
2 different directions?
it's not. It hits Nikona, then Flynn, then Callisto. So 108 to Callisto. I'm assuming that's a hit. 36 damage, Callisto, to your ward as well.
Out of 70.
Yep. And so with his with his other hand, that was just one hand's worth of attacks.
Oh no.
Yeah. He begins to cast. I'm sorry, he doesn't cast. He's gonna save his potency. He swings at Nikina with a obsidian sword.
Hello again.
I told you there was more from where that came from. But he seems to be tuckered out from casting a spell, so his 25
It's okay.
misses.
After I do a big hit, I'm done for the day too.
After Karnrar, it is Flynn.
All right. I am going to step right here between him and the gateway.
Okay.
Is there any bonuses for flanking? No.
It's unaware, technically, but he's very aware of you.
Oh, unaware it would be.
He has the
okay.
object permanence of a toddler, so you're invisible as far as he's concerned.
Well, here we go. Here comes my attacks.
Ooh, that's a crit.
And he's going to take 40 points of damage from the crit. All right, I'm sorry, not 40. It's more than that. It's, what did I say? It's 24, 20, 48.
48 damage total.
Yep, 48. Well, only one hit, right? How many hits?
Oh, yeah, it was only that one. Whew. That is a great hit. Good job. After Flynn, it is some of the boys attacking your teammates. At this point, there's only one attacking Goric, so if I can get some rolls for Goric from chat, that would be superb. Both of his attacks miss, and then I'll take care of the rest in a moment. Actually, Callisto, the one that you were beaten on, runs at you and says, "Nah, I'm about to take you on." And so he swings and only hits once. You take 14 damage.
Okay.
How are you doing on health?
Okay, I had 150 health to start.
And what are you at now?
What are you at now?
Let's see, 62. I don't know. Let me get my calculator out.
Goric swings twice using Vral's 44 and Michaela Wow's 67. The first one misses, and the second one hits, killing the felled blade in front of him. And as it falls, he says, "I'll protect you, Callisto!" and runs up behind you. However, he's already attacked, so... But he's ready. He sees what's going on.
He's standing there, menacing.
Yeah. You got it, friend! After Goric is our exceptional royal soldiers in the Felled Blades. So let's see what happens here. There is just 2 Felled Blades left, so they rolled high, obviously. We also have 3 royal soldiers. Ooh, and they roll poorly. So 2 of the royal soldiers are now dead. But 1 of the Fellblades is gone. So now we just have 1 royal soldier and 1 Fellblade.
How are Jitsar and
2
Fran
Fellblades.
doing? Are they still paralyzed?
They're still paralyzed. They have tried to escape the paralysis, but it has not worked. Nikina, you're up.
Callisto, on a scale of 1 to 150, how are you doing?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
52. Not dead yet.
I'm going to hop, just 1 step over and a quick Healy smack for 74.
Thank you, Nikina.
Trying to think of the screw it for now. I'm gonna return and try and give him another good kitty smack.
You will try. 65 is not a hit. Oh wait, no, it is a hit. I'm sorry. I had my reference wrong. How much damage do you deal?
32.
Nice. After Nikona, we're back to the top, which sadly
Is him.
Yep. But on the bright side, Flynn's up after him. Or Callisto's. Actually, no, Callisto's at the top. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Callisto,
Callisto's at
it's
the
your
top.
turn.
Was it my turn? I thought it might be.
Kill him.
I'm gonna do my best. The dagger's out.
Oh my goodness,
See?
102 is a hit.
Daggers out in chat.
47 does not hit though. You're using your daggers against the Fellblade or Basileus Karnrar?
A blade that's right on top of me.
Okay. How much damage do you deal?
26.
Very nice. He falls unconscious.
At least there's that.
It's the small things.
Bleeding out on the floor. He is choking for air. After Callisto, it is Basileus Karnrar. He looks at both Nikona and kind of behind him to feel where Flynn is. And as he does so, he begins casting Ice Storm.
Oh.
So, 5 square radius. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will hit everybody, including Gorik.
Wait,
So-
what?
Yep. He is about to roll. I need stamina checks from everybody.
Wait, is it gonna hit him too?
No, it'll hit all of you guys, including Gorik.
I'm on the other side of him, and Nikona's on the other side of him, so... Is he in his own ice storm?
Yes.
Okay. What about his Spellblade sorcerers over here next to us?
They are currently warded and can take the damage without worrying about it.
Out of curiosity, would blinking help in any regard?
How many squares can you move?
4.
So you can use that as your stamina check.
Okay.
You can use your stamina check to blink. Let's get one really nice roll from chat, please. I'll have chat kill you guys.
It's what chat's always wanted. At least I get a plus 20 when using my blinking for this.
Yeah. Vral rolls 1d100.
Oh my
you,
god.
You get to do exclamation point.
Oh, great.
64 is the roll. He gets a plus 36,
Oh,
which brings
son of
it
a-
to exactly 100. And then
I
Flynn.
keep forgetting about bonuses.
Yep. Flynn, I need a roll from you.
Alright, so I have not used stamina for 2 rounds, so I should be good to go.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your stamina check. And so, just so I'm clear, the stamina check from Nikona and Callisto are 65 and 45, correct? Okay. Flynn with a 74. Not good.
What's with these super low rolls and all of the extra bonus?
Yeah. Well, if
Callisto,
chat wants
were
to
you trying
off-
to phase on yours?
Huh?
Huh?
I was just wondering if she was trying to phase with hers too, because she'd get the plus 20. I think.
Flynn, is, how much health are you at?
I'm good right now.
What does that mean?
I'm at
He's
102.
alive.
All right, so everyone takes 113 points of damage.
Oh.
What?
Now, you have your wards up with 7 points left in them. So you
It's
actually
not enough.
only take 104 points of damage, I believe.
Did I say I was fine?
Or- 106, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So if chat would like to grant Flynn a reroll or maybe a heal, that, might be able to save you, but as far as that's concerned, Nikona is at 24 points of health now. Gorik is almost dead. Chat redeemed a heal for Flynn.
wow. Thank
What's your
you,
max
chat.
health?
My max health is 130 currently.
Okay, so you
I
take...
don't think I've added health to myself in quite some time.
Okay,
but
so,
yeah,
so
it's 130.
you also are at 24 points of health. Vral dislikes the heal from
29.
chat. Well, the good news, guys, is this is a maintained focus spell, which means it will stay active until he runs out of
good.
potency. So
Good.
after
Good.
Karnrar, it is Flynn.
So, is he channeling?
Yep.
So, I am going to have to stop him from channeling. Is it possible to interrupt people with normal damage, or is my best bet to bear hug and then just try to take them to the ground?
Either or, I believe.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna go. I'm 3 attacks on him. Where's my plus 20 rolls? That's 2 hits. He takes 48 damage.
Ooh.
What does he have to do for concentration?
Yeah,
So
he takes 40 damage from that.
48.
48. Okay. All right. So for those of you keeping tabs at home, if a character is damaged while maintained focus spell is being channeled, the character must succeed a potency check of 100 or the spell being maintained ends. So for reference, he has, it cost him 120 points of stamina per turn to cast. And so,
Potency?
Sorry?
You mean potency?
Potency.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
potency. So he is going to just outright drop it instead of trying to spend that potency to maintain it. He'll cast it next turn.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but that means you guys get
Something's
another
worth
stamina
trying.
check, potentially. So, Flynn, great turn.
Well, I was
Gorik.
gonna move, but now I guess I don't have to.
Yep.
I mean, he still has another turn coming.
Yeah,
How
but
much
he's
was the damage he did with that?
113. Chat, let's get a roll for Gorik, please. Need 2 rolls for him, and while that's happening, let's check in with our Royal Soldier and Fellblade. Royal Soldier, is dead. Wah, wah.
He's doing great.
We tried, y'all. After that guy goes, it is Nikona, and we're waiting on the rolls from chat, which will be Gorik's turn. Which are coming in now. 68, which is a hit. Gorik deals 40 points of damage to this guy, and then 73 from Tofu, which with the damage from the Royal Soldier is enough to kill this felled blade. So they have all been dispatched thanks to chat. And now, Nikona, go ahead.
I'm going to do a quick heal on myself and Flynn for 94. Which will be all of my actions. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Come and get me, you big dummy! Actually, let me try and break his line of sight a little bit. So I'm out of range of the current ice storm, but hopefully
it's
out of line
gone
of sight
now,
for hitting.
so, yeah.
Well, I mean, for if he tries to do it up again.
Okay. So, Flynn, you're healed for how much, Nicola?
94.
94
Oh, wow,
healed
that's
of
nice.
Flynn. All right, now Callisto, you're up next. You can go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I'm going to pull my arrows out, my bow and arrow, and I am going to shoot it at Basileus Karnrar.
Okay. Ooh,
He's a Basileus boy.
100 is a hit. 66 is also a hit. How much damage?
Nice.
Is the arrows 23
23.
each time, so 46.
Nice. Dang, he is taking a significant amount of damage, everybody. All right. So after Callisto, it is Basileus Karnrar's turn. And looking at what his options are, Basileus Karnrar exclaims, "Sorcerers, now!" He runs toward the stone archway as an event horizon bursts forth with a portal to an unfamiliar-looking place. He shouts, "Felled blades through the gate!" and barrels toward the now active gate as quickly as he can, as does the remainder of his forces. Now, what do you all do as this is happening? Everyone can act right now on the same turn. Flynn stands in the way of everyone entering through the portal.
I think. What are y'all doing?
I'm gonna try if I can just, run the same distance back and try and give him the 1-2 to stop him as he's going.
So did he already go through the portal?
No, he is currently trying to rush past you all now. So what happened is the portal whooshes into existence, and he shouts, "Everybody through the portal!" And then you guys are now reacting to all of that.
So clearly, who's the next closest person? Is Gorik able to make it over here?
Yeah, he can. If you need to shout to him to assist with something, he will.
Gorik, fill the hole!
All right, he runs up next to you.
Giggity.
Nick and I, you're gonna have to fill the hole.
Yeah.
Callisto.
Nowhere for me to stand, so.
Can
Callisto,
we take
you're-
a swing on him?
Yeah, if you would like.
Take the.
So here they go.
Ooh,
One of them is a crit.
yeah.
So that's. I forgot how numbers work. Give me a second. Counting is hard. 96 damage from me.
So the 65 and the 62 hits or not hits?
65 and 62 are hits.
That's 48 total for
Okay.
me.
Stop running, you coward!
Callisto, what do you do?
I just tried to stab this guy so he couldn't run away too.
Okay.
81 and a 63.
That's good. How much damage did you do?
I dealt 26 damage.
Each time.
52.
Okay, so
Yeah, 52 total.
he's unconscious now. He's very
not getting
clearly a
through.
spellcaster.
You gave him the bonk on the back of the head.
Yeah, classic. All right, so as you all do this, Karnrar stands for a moment and he looks at you and says, "You think your meager attempt at stopping me from getting through this portal will work?
Oh no, he's gonna blink.
Yes.
I'm afraid you are mistaken. Everyone roll a stamina check.
I'm gonna use my blinkies.
There we go.
All right, not bad. Let me get a roll from chat for Gorik. And we'll add 30 to his roll. Well, I'll have you know that all of you failed with the exception of Flynn, who is the only one right now not paralyzed. Gorik is paralyzed. Thank you, Vral. And so, as everyone's motions cease, Basileus Karnrar looks at you, Flynn, and says, "You can die standing against me here, or you can step aside and live to pursue me another day. What is your choice, Flynn Ernal?"
He knows your name.
Oh, he's gonna go out fighting! Oh my goodness, those are great rolls. 94 and 93.
Another 48 points of damage.
Okay.
Did my 96 even phase him, by the way?
Yes. He is near death. However, his permanent dragon skin has kicked back in at this point. And so, Flynn, your attacks are completely absorbed. And he says...
My eyes just go...
He says, "Well, so be it then." And he casts electrostatic loop at you individually twice. How much health are you at?
Not enough. 118.
That's not bad. Electrostatic loop is a little bit lighter of a load. What's your
Gotta do better than that. The 89 hits, but the 55 definitely doesn't.
What the heck is happening on camera?
It's really hitting Nikita.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently the Azure Gate is affecting Nikina's camera. So did you 55 was a hit or no?
No, 55 is definitely not a hit. You need 82.
Okay, so you're hit
82 to dance this dance, baby.
Yeah. So then you're hit for 63 damage.
All right.
And then he simply walks by you, laughing.
What? How?
Like, he just
because they can't
shoulders you.
stop him.
Yeah, you're the
They can't
only
stop
one.
him.
And then all the rest of his forces run through the portal. And
Not the paralyzed, or not the unconscious guy.
well, no, that guy's, he's just unconscious over there. And
He
as
started moving him.
oh no, my bad.
He's information. Yeah, we've got
Sorry,
two boys
yeah.
to interrogate.
Whoop. All right. So as that happens, you notice that the gate does not close, almost like it's some kind of, almost like it's got some sort of permanence to it. Usually, you've seen portals like this before, and they just close immediately. You suspect that something is amiss. As they exit, it's almost as if everyone ceases being paralyzed all at the same time. Jensar and Brand run up next to you. What do you all do?
Through the portal.
I don't
To
like
certain
that
doom.
one bit.
I push him through as I go through.
Okay. You pull
Really?
Gorik and Nikina with you. Callisto, you are not near enough. What do you do?
Well, they went in. I was going to run in after them.
All right, so Callisto runs in
Nikita
right behind
went through
him.
the portal.
Yep. Brand and Jensar look at each other, and Brand goes, "Well, I'm not being left alone," and
Not
runs.
with that crazy old woman.
Yeah. Jensar and Brand barrel through head first through the Azure Gate. Pursuing Basileus Karnrar through the Azure Gate, you step through, falling to your knees on the other side. It feels as though your essence is being ripped from your body. You scream in agony while your essence withers from the lack of abundant potency in the environment around you. The surroundings are lush with greenery and foreign animals, yet there's nothing familiar around you. The sky is a dark gray, and a thunderous roar is heard in the distance. The Azure Gate closes just as you exit. Water droplets begin to fall from a dark sky, and the light, the little amount of light that there was, begins to fade. You must find shelter in this odd, unknown world.
So those with wilderness, I'm assuming that no longer applies.
It's applicable. It's not necessarily exact, but it is applicable.
What the heck is this soft stuff on the ground?
I've never seen anything so beautifully disgusting.
I mean, isn't the ground supposed to kind of stab you and be sharp and rough?
This reminds me of some kind of mint julep type of thing, says Brand.
Oh my god.
Can I take a second to just heal everybody?
Sure.
Okay, gather around. Just the weakest Healy punch.
It's like a pat.
Where the heck are we? Also, where the heck did what's-his-face go?
I don't know. They're
Do
gone.
Do we see any semblances of tracks?
Yeah.
Looking around, roll a wilderness check, because this is something that is applicable. 45, 51, excellent rolls all around. So you look and you see a number of tracks leading to what you assume from your position to be southeast. And you notice that they run pretty much up to almost a little small creek and then disappear.
That old trick.
I mean, did he expect us to come after him? He seemed pretty confident he was going to be able to kill us.
I think he could have. I honestly believe he could have. But he won't be able to the next time.
We don't have any more of that potion. It might help to find something else like it.
Yes.
Much as I wish my punches were enough, I don't think so.
We almost had him.
As the environment begins to get darker and darker, you begin looking for different things that you can maybe make camp out of. You recognize something as some of the greenery around you as containing wood. And so searching for sticks and logs, you're able to procure some of those. Pay no heed to that random tent.
I was like, why are we gathering tents when there's a lean-to right over by there?
Yeah. Now, you do have some of your... Yeah. You do have some of your belongings with you, such as your backpacks, bedrolls, stuff that you would normally bring with you.
How big is this stream for the sake of just crossing it and scoping out the place?
It's pretty small, but I mean, it's really, really dark. You don't know what type of creatures are nearby. You should probably try and figure out a way to hunker down, kind of at least where you're at for the time being.
I'll try to start a fire.
Roll a wilderness check. 79, you very easily start a fire.
I was about to say, Callisto can do that.
Yeah.
I can just smolder it up.
So as he begins...
Now that you got it, roll.
He places
I paid for Flint and Tinder, okay? I'm gonna use it.
You hold up your hand and say no. Now, Callisto, are you going to try and cast Smolder?
No, because Flynn started the fire, so we're good to go, right?
Why is he so curious about that, chat?
All I was going to
I
say
don't
is
know.
that as you are casting spells, you notice that it takes longer to cast them. Normally, it's like as instantly as you can think it into existence, it happens. But you notice that it's still quick, but it's slower and more arduous to do. Nick
So if
and
I try to blink across the river,
you can try.
what
you like to
happens
try?
then? Yes, I would.
So you go to blink across the river, and it works. You are just extremely winded from the effort.
Oh.
See you in the morning.
What am I seeing over here?
You see that Flynn has made a... Oh, that's just tree stuff. You see that Flynn has made some sort of shelter, and you travel back to the shelter.
All right. Stop moving me. I can do it myself like an adult.
You guys hunker down for the evening, and we'll be hashing out the happenings of the day and planning. But as for the rest of us, we're going to call it an evening right now. So thank you guys so much for watching and participating. If you haven't already, follow us on our social media pages. Subscribe to us on Twitch, become a patron on Patreon, and if you'd like to play Shattered Dawn 2nd Edition, you can either join our Discord and find a group there, or you can become one of our alternate groups on our Patreon page. There we actually have a whole system set up to where you can get kind of lumped in with a group and play and all that, and it's recorded just like we do this show. If you haven't already, go get a starter kit, either digital or prepare. I'll try and put the pre-orders in for our physical copy of the 2nd edition starter kit. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Michaela Wow, for that. We appreciate
Thanks for
it.
hanging.
Yeah. We will run our outro video and then hang out in the chat for a moment afterwards. So thank you all. We will see you next week for the next installment of Shattered Dungeons. Bye.